want to show what your uncle's the world for now, Stephen A. Smith, man, great guy. We gonna get into him in a second, but when it pause, but
Well, I was about to say, yo, I'll get him later. Go ahead.
hey, but at what point did he realize, like, yo, we need some new flavor on the show? I'm gonna call my nephew. I mean, or was this something that you've been talking to him about, and he just finally, just gave in and said, you know what, come on, man, come on the show. How did this come about?
Nah, I was already like doing my thing in content. Juju of the Dan Le Batard show, when he had his NBA, he had like an NBA section on Dan Le Batard show. He'll put me in, especially during the playoffs, like consistently. So that's why he always somebody I'll shout out, look out for, no matter what. I don't be forgetting about who's doing what. And that was before I was coming on camera with my uncle, and he didn't really know the relationship and all like that. He just knew I knew what I knew, and I could do it in a different way. He was putting me in.
Right. So he put you on the show, and I mean, it's been a hit. It's been a hit, bro. I like the. I mean, we all know Stephen A. Smith. We all know, he got great takes, his extensive vocabulary, but then he bring his nephew on. How do you feel? Has you been getting the response from his audience? Has his show grown since you've been there?
It'd be mixed feelings. A lot of people feel like, oh, all you do is talk about such and such letting his son do this, and you doing the same thing. When it's like, there is a difference, but I do understand where people's coming from. So, that's where me and him is different. I'll be like, I get it if there's something to be got.
Oh, so they think it's like nepotism. They think it's like the nepotism.
Yeah, and I'm not against that, because I have a son, and if I'm in position like I'm working to be, it's gonna be things he don't got to go through. That's why I'm doing it.
That's the whole point of it. Right. Like, that's the whole point. It ain't. I tell people all the time, man, y'all live in this gladiator story in your head that no one else is playing. Like, if you in a good position to win in life, you work your ass off, you're supposed to put your family on. Like, it would be weird if, to me, I think it would be weird if you wanted to be in that space. He was like, no, I start from the bottom, find somewhere else. Like, that's the weird part.
People see me and then they think, I don't know what they think, but it's a lot of us. And that's why when Stephen A has these problems and stuff like that, it's like, I don't know if y'all think he was born in like from a chicken and he was in an egg by himself and stuff like that, but it's so much of us, and he's just the one that did it all the way. Like, I'm gonna go to college and get it right, but he comes from this is a whole bunch of people like me.
You got a big family?
Yeah.
Word?
Right,
oh, shoot. How many, so what you like? So how many sisters and brothers?
Well, he got 4 sisters. One of them is my mom's.
Okay.
His brother passed away in in 92.
Right.
But he got cousins, and we from Hollis, so half of our family live across the street because they done hooked up with people. You know how it was in the 80s. It was crazy. Right. But so it's a lot of us, and a lot of us is like me, and none of us is is pinpoint like him and stuff like that. But like I told him, I'm like, put the cameras on some of us so they can see that your life is a little realer than people think. Like, we here waiting for you to bring the bag back. Stop playing.
So you said a lot of them are like me, and I feel like people know you, especially me. I'm one of the people that know you from the show, but don't know who you are. And I like to try to highlight your life, and just get to know you, man. So when you say people like me, talk about your background, where you come from, and at what point did you want to get into journalism?
Well, I realized probably at 12 that I'm not going to be an NBA player. But when the earlier you know that, the better off you are.
Facts.
What we doing? So it's like nobody can out talk me. It's not like I'm arguing. But if I have a point and it's a point and I could really deliver what I'm saying, and I don't know if that's a genetics thing, because it's not like I went to school to do it. Like, I went to college a little bit like your average. I'm your average story from Hollis, Brooklyn.
Right.
get a regular job. Had two. I got two kids. One's 13, one's 4. I'm putting my son into media, and I want to start how people used to go straight from high school to the pros. I'm gonna do it like he going from junior high school to the pros because he's gonna show with me right now.
Oh, that's dope. That's tough. So when it comes to media, right? How important is it? Because I mean, I got into this space because I've seen so many false narratives and so many missing pieces to the arguments, and I'm like, I'm actually sometimes I'm shocked that people don't understand what they're watching as far as like entertainment, and things have to align with the NBA or a brand. And so I want to have a voice, and want to have a voice in this space because of that. What does media mean to you when it comes to influence and impact?
It's kind of I'm gonna roll over right over what you just said. Like I didn't like what I was seeing, and when it's something I could directly do about it because of who somebody might be that's very close to me, it's like I'll try to say my piece off camera, and it's just like it ain't really registering, and people need to know that from your camp, it's two sides, it's two perspectives and stuff like that. Like I feel like it'd be things that we don't agree on. Something as simple as, but it's not simple as like the GOAT debate. Like, y'all going through what y'all going through, but I got him as the GOAT. And I now argue, and my points would just be like, can't really argue with him. Once I make those points, I see Draymond and Kenyon going at it. It's like if I say my position, nobody's gonna be able to like beef with me. It's gonna be like, oh, he's making points. Like I'm stating facts, and that's what I just want to be able to stand on. Like,
right.